this is Laura from LIVEVISIONZ.com, and I wanted to do a video today and give you some information on compatibility with the signs. Now, the signs that I'm going to go through each sign from Aries to Pisces. I'm going to let you know how you get along with each sign. But when you watch your video, just know that there's more to a sign than a sun sign or just one element, okay? So maybe when you watch this video, you may want to compare sun signs or moon signs or ascendants. You may want to look at your Venus or your Mars, okay? But it's more than just one sign. I just want to make that clear, okay? Well, here we go. Hi, this message is for Sagittarius and the compatibility for Sagittarius. Well, what does it mean? Sagittarius is a sign that's rather philosophical. They can be very spiritual. Sagittarius in relationships can be like, let's just go with the flow and let's not talk about commitment and don't push me. They don't like to be pushed for commitment. And Sagittarius is very passionate because they're a fire sign. They love to travel. They love foreign people, foreign places, and foreign lands. Sagittarius in relationships, I want to say they usually have a great sense of humor. They're fun-loving. They're not into drama. Even though they're a fire sign, they like passion, you know. But I will say Sagittarius is, you know, I want to say more like go with the flow. They don't like to be pressured or anything like that. So if you have a Sag partner that you're trying to pressure for commitment, you know, I just don't think that, you know, and if you're too possessive too, I don't think they like that because Sagittarius likes their space, okay? So, Aries, if you're a Sag and you're dating an Aries, you guys would pretty much get along because Aries likes their space too. They're not going to possess you or control you. The only thing is Aries, when they get into things, they can easily get out because they tend to get into things quickly and then figure out like, oh my God, what do they do later? But, you know, you guys really do get along, and I want to say this is a good combination for you, okay? And Aries is adventurous just like you. Aries is athletic, and you love outdoor activities. So you guys would pretty much like, you know, to hang out together. Now, Taurus, on the other hand, you may find like, oh my God, there's no bells and whistles with this one because Taurus likes to be leisurely. You know, let's just stay home. Let's relax and watch a movie. And you may be like, you know, you may say, no, I want to go out. I want to take this trip. I want to, you know, I want to go mountain climbing. I want to go bungee jumping. You love stuff like this. So, and mind you have to look at the rest of your chart. Not all Sagittarius do, but a lot of them. So let's say that your Taurus is like, I just want to stay home. You know, I don't want to do any of this. You may feel like, oh my God, this is so bumming me out. Like I can't do all this fun stuff that with my person because they're not wanting to do this. So I want to say that this is not the best combination for you. You know, Taurus is also slow at things. Not slow, but like I said, they're slow to make decisions. They could be stubborn. And, you know, Sag is like, let's go. They're a fire sign. Let's do this. They're very much, you know, on the go, on the move, adventurous, you know. Taurus is not the most adventurous sign. So I wouldn't say that this would be the best compatibility for you. Now, if you were dating a Gemini, I want to say this is your opposite sign. So, bow chicka bow wow. You guys really might hit it off in a physical way. You know, Gemini is a very sexual sign. And one thing about Gemini is they get bored easy and they're not into the next person, you know. But I want to say this works for you in the way that you don't like to commit right away either. You're more, even though you're a passionate fire sign, you're like, oh, I'm just going to see how it goes, you know, go with the flow. And if somebody's pushing you for a commitment and you're really not sure, you don't like a possessive person, and Gemini is not possessive. Gemini is really looking for that intellectual connection. And you and Gemini, you know, especially if let's face it, Sag is usually intellectual because it's ruled by Jupiter. They love education. They love learning, just like Gemini. So Gemini would really be attracted to you, and you would really be attracted to Gemini because Geminis like learning, like they're like the little mental sponges of the zodiac too. So both of you would have this intellectual kind of thing going, which Gemini would love. So, and let's face it, Gemini's erogenous zone is their brain. So you they would really be into you because of your, you know, you'd probably be a bright person, you know. What else? Passionate, you know, I want to say in a lot of ways, the only thing is Gemini doesn't make up its mind, you know, right away, and neither do you, though, so you have that in common. So I want to say Gemini would be a good sign for you. What else? Okay, so you got Sag in Cancer. Now, you wouldn't like this sign. The reason is Cancer would be so needy, so like, I want to be with you all the time, and are we a couple? And they may push you and be like clingy or too possessive, and this you do not like at all. You don't like clingy, you don't like possessive, you don't like anybody pushing you, so you may walk away, you know. Even though I think there's aspects of Cancer that you would like, you know, but you're not a homebody either. Like, Cancer loves the home. They like to be around the family. They want to, and your whole thing is, I want foreign people. I want foreign travel. I want to get away from home, you know. So this isn't, you know, the interests are a little different too. So I wouldn't say that this would be your sign. Now, if we're going to go to Leo, Leo's a really good sign for you. You guys would have a lot of attraction. Leo loves being number one, and Leo's not insecure at all, nor are they possessive. So, well, Leos could be very, I want to say, possessive of kind of like, this is my family and protective or something. But I really don't see that you're having the same kind of issues with Leo. Leo would be like if you had to take a trip and you were traveling, oh, okay, I'll be here when you get back. They're not going to be insecure, you know. And this is the type of person that you like. And I don't think that Leo would bother you for commitment. Leo's more like this. Leos love being number one, and they want to be number one in a relationship. But if, let's say, you don't know what you want and it's a hard time for you to decide, Leo may say, all right, well, you know what, then I'm going to walk. Because, you know, if you don't, I know my worth, and if you don't know my worth and you're not sure what you want, then I'm going to walk away. See, they're not going to force you, but they're going to kind of be very secure in themselves and say, look, if you don't know what you're looking for, then I'm going to move on. And this may probe you to commit in that way, because they're not, you know, Leo's not the type to wait for a bus that isn't totally coming, you know. So I would say, yeah. So Leo is a good option for you. They're strong like you, okay? What else? Virgo. If you were to date a Virgo, you're both mutable signs, okay? It's an okay combination, but I don't know. I just feel like Virgo could be really analytical, and this side of Virgo may kind of annoy you, you know? Like, they're... you know, maybe things are getting too nitty gritty with you and Virgo, and you're like, I just don't, this isn't for me. I feel like their analytical nature could maybe drive you a little nuts, you know. What else would Virgo not like about you? And, you know, I want to say that your independent nature might not really bother Virgo so much. But I think they're always wanting to get down to details on things, and this may annoy you a bit, you know. You're better off with the air signs and the fire, you know. Like if you were to date a Libra, Libra would be okay with you. They like relationships too. They're more go with the flow. They don't also kind of know what they want right away. It takes them a little while to figure it out. They don't want to possess anybody or be controlling. So that's a really good sign for you. Libra would be good for you as well. And let me see what else. It's an intellectual sign, even though that they're a thinker and you're a feeler. You're more reactive when you get emotional. But I think that you still would get along pretty well. Let me see what else. A Sag and a Sag. Well, this is okay. You know, I want to say it's an okay thing. You both can be... I want to say you could be strong in your beliefs, both of you. You know, more maybe one's real religious and one's real philosophical, and my belief is right, and no, mine, and you know, you could kind of bump heads a little bit, but I want to say it's not horrible. The signs that get along the best, that are the same sign, would be Scorpio, Scorpio, or Taurus, Taurus. Those are the best ones. But you know, it's okay. I want to say it's not the worst, but it's okay. Okay, so Sag and Capricorn. This is not the best combo for you. And the reason is Capricorn is all about, you know, I want to say you may feel like you're not getting the passion from them. because Capricorn is the least emotional sign of the zodiac, and you may feel like you're not getting what you're wanting back. You may feel as if, gosh, you know, I'm a very passionate person, and I'm very, and Sag is like, let's just go, let's go. And Capricorn is like, no, I'm structured. I have a job. I have this to do and that to do, and I'm not going anywhere. I need to make sure that I have everything in order, you know? And Sag is like, oh my God, I just want to take a trip and have a good time. And, you know, that's Sag. So I wouldn't say this is the best combo for you either, you know? You know, don't forget Capricorn is a lot of them. Their self-worth is their net worth, you know? So, you know, they're all usually obsessed with their jobs and responsibility and things. And Sag is like, I just want to have fun. Let's go, you know, take a trip. They love trips. So let's say that you were dating is a little bit detached. So you're very passionate, and you may feel like, gosh, I'm not getting what I want from this Aquarius. Like, are they in this with me or not? Like, where do I stand with this person? Because there's Aquarians who are introverts, and there's ones that are extroverts, and you know, especially the introverted ones, you may not know where you stand with them. So, and sometimes Aquarians can be, you know, I don't see this as a bad combination for you, but I want to say that could be communication a little bit issues, because Aquarius is kind of like in their head a lot, you know. I want to think it, you know, I'm thinking about it. But you're both intellectual, so you would get along in that way, you know. You love knowledge, and Aquarius is usually very knowledgeable, and that they're an air sign. So I think that you would really get along. This is an okay sign for you. So if you're with Sagittarius, okay, Pisces. So if you're with Pisces, this is not so great for you. You know, this isn't going to be your ideal sign, because Pisces is a more creative sign, and they're more mental, like mentally dreamy and somewhere else. A lot of them can be spaced out sometimes. And here's the thing, Pisces would be good if you're a real spiritual Sag, because Pisces could be spiritual too. Okay? But if you're like a witty Sag, and you want, your thing is about knowledge, and there's a difference. Sagittarius is religious, and I want to say Pisces is spiritual, okay? So there's a little bit of difference as far as your spiritual thinking, and I want to say that you're both beautiful signs, so you get along in that way. So this isn't like horrible, but it's not like, you know, the best. I just feel like Sagittarius indecisive nature, like, here's the thing, if the Pisces was indecisive and said, I'm not sure if I want to commit or not, Sag is not going to be all upset over that. They're going to say, well, me neither, you know, I'm not sure either. But or Sag can be very passionate about what it feels, but it's not going to pressure you in that way. It's not possessive or controlling, Sagittarius. But let's say that you're a Pisces, and Pisces can be spacey. Some of them, not all, okay? So let's say if you're the type of Pisces where every answer to this, you know, I want to say there's different octaves of every sign, okay? But let's say you're the spacey Pisces, and you're kind of like, I don't know, you know, every answer to a question would be, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe, I don't know, I don't know, maybe. You know, Sag is going to be like, okay, peace out, because Sag wants, like, come on, let's go. Answers. Let's go. Come on. Where are you at? You here with me? You know, this isn't going to work. And you could be the most creative Pisces ever. Let's say you were just musically inclined and so talented. Well, Sag is going to love that about you. Really. They're going to love, oh my God, this person is just crazy creative. They love knowledge. They love creativity. Sagittarius love, like, all that stuff that has to do with education, learning, knowledge. But let's say you even, you're a creative singer, you know, or you're just beautiful singer, you know. Sag is going to be like, oh my God, this person sings so beautiful. But when I talked to them, they were like, I don't know. That's going to be a turn off, because Sag just love that. Quick, let's go. So anyway, this was my synopsis of Sagittarius compatibility. I hope you liked it. If you would subscribe below, the subscribe button should be below somewhere. Or I put it on the top too. I'll put it somewhere up here. Anyway, I hope you subscribed for more videos, and I hope you liked the video. And if you want, comment below. Thank you. Bye-bye.